Hello students, welcome to mathematics class. Students, this is part 3 of the chapter data handling. In this part 3, we will be understanding what is organizing of the data and how to group the given raw data. See children, you are going to watch this video on 22nd January 2021 as a part of regular period. Now coming to the organizing data. Usually data available to us in raw form, just collection of numbers which are unorganized. So to draw meaningful inferences, we need to compulsory organize the data systematically. For example, a group of students was asked for their favorite subject and the results were this. Some replied that art as their favorite subject and some mentioned mathematics as their favorite subject and few others liked most science, and obviously English was also one of the favorite subject of some of the students. Now by watching this, which is the most liked subject and which is the least liked subject? If someone asks you, it is not that easy to answer immediately, isn't it? So to that reason, we need to organize the data. How to organize the data? To answer it easily, we are going to do it arranging the data as a table using tally marks. What do you mean by tally marks? You learned that in your class 6th and 7th, making count with the help of lines, vertical lines as a group of 5, 5. So we normally make 1, 2, 3, 4 vertical lines while counting, and fifth one we will take it as a slanting. So totally it becomes a group of 5 count. So I am taking a table containing subject, that is art, mathematics, science and English. Later tally marks I will be counting. Here art is liked by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So total 7 tally marks I made. I got the number of students liking art as 7. Similarly for mathematics, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 students like mathematics. When it comes to the science, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 students like science, and English is liked by 4 students. 1, 2, 3, 4, totally 4 students like English. So we make a table for the given raw data and put it as an organized, systematically organized form. Okay, this is called organizing data. Now let us look into some other examples. The number of tallies in the table before each subject gives us the number of students who like that particular subject, and this is known as frequency. Very important, frequency. So, this is frequency of that subject. So, 7 likes art. So, 7 is the frequency of art subject. So, what is this frequency? Write down the definition of a frequency. Frequency gives the number of times that a particular entry occurs or repeats. Okay? Frequency gives the number of times that a particular entry occurs or repeats. So, this is the definition of a frequency. So, the table which we drew, that table is called frequency distribution table. Okay? We drew or we made frequency distribution table for that raw data. Now, let us work on one more example. I am taking try these for that. Here is a try these question. A group of students were asked to say which animal they would like most to have as a pet. The results are given below. So, some mentioned dog and some mentioned cat, and others felt like fish as their favorite pet animal, rabbit, so on. Now, let us go for making a frequency distribution table for this raw data. Okay? How to make a frequency distribution table for this? Here I am taking the same question and I am going to plot a graph, plot a table for it, frequency distribution table. Now, how many like dog? So, dog 1. So, I am making tally marks 1 here, then cat 1, 2. So, cat is liked by 2 fellows here first, fish 1, cat third fellow, rabbit first fellow, dog second fellow, cat fourth fellow, rabbit, sorry, here it is supposed to come. Let me wipe out that which I drew for fish. Okay. Here rabbit second fellow, dog third fellow, cat fifth fellow, dog fourth fellow, dog fifth fellow, dog sixth fellow, then cat sixth fellow, cow first fellow, fish second fellow. Now rabbit third fellow, dog seventh fellow, cat seventh fellow, dog eighth fellow, cat eighth fellow, cat ninth fellow, dog ninth fellow, rabbit fourth fellow, cat 10th fellow, fish third fellow, dog 10th fellow. That means with the list given, I have finished. Here now we will count frequencies. Frequency 5 bunches are there. So, frequency of dog is 10, frequency of cat again 5 bunches are there in tally marks. So, 10, fish only 3, rabbit 4, cow only 1. So, total we have number of students that were asked 10 plus 10 20, 20 plus 3 plus 4 plus 1 is 28 members. So, in that class 28 students are there and 28 students were asked and their favorite animals that they mentioned. So, 10 students like dog, 10 students like cat, 3 likes fish, 4 like rabbit, 1 like cow to have them as pet animals, and here is the frequency distribution table drawn for this raw data. Okay. So, this is called organizing given raw data and making it as a frequency distribution table. Okay. Now, moving further, here we are going to learn another important topic called grouping of data. Children, what is this grouping of data? I will give you an example and I will explain with that. Now, the data regarding choices of subjects showed the occurrence of each entry several times. For example, art is liked by 7, mathematics is liked by 5 students and so on, that we have seen as a table. This information can be displayed graphically using pictograph or a bar graph. But sometimes we have to deal with a large data. For example, consider the following marks obtained by 60 students. Here is the list of marks obtained by 60 students. Now, if you want to organize this data, it becomes a huge and big table, isn't it? So, we make a frequency distribution table for each observation, then the table is too long. So, for convenience, we make groups of observations. We make groups of observations. Say 0 to 10 fall under one category, 10 to 20 as another group, and so on. So, 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, that is how we make. See children, we now count frequency of that groups. So, a frequency distribution of the number of observations falling in each group, the frequency distribution table for the above data can be now done for it. So, this is grouping of the data. In other words, you will write normally final exams and we will give you grades, isn't it? When we are giving grade, we say grade A1, A2, B1, B2 and so on, right? Now, what do you mean by this grade? Students whoever getting 90% above till 100%, right? Isn't it? So, children whoever scored 90% above up to 100% will be called A1 grade, and children whoever are getting 80% and above below 90%, we call them as A2 grade. So, what do you mean by these are all groups, isn't it? They are all grouped as 90 to 100 percentage, 80 to 90 percentage and so on. This is grouping of the data. Okay. Why we do this way? Because huge number of students are there. For example, if you are writing Cbse exam 10th standard, lakhs of people are writing and it is difficult to draw a table for them as a frequency distribution table. So, for that we prefer organizing it, but by grouping that data. When the huge data is available, we group the data as class intervals. Here each of them called as class interval. Okay, let me discuss that further. Children, here is the data which I have got and I am grouping the data I am going to draw a frequency distribution table. Like here is that. Here I have got groups which are also called as class intervals, intervals. So, intervals, class intervals. So, class intervals are 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60. Why I took 50 to 60? Do you know? Maximum marks were 50 only, but why I took 50 to 60? I will explain it, okay, while situation comes. Okay, let me first. Now I am going to group this data, grouped it as groups, class intervals, and count this marks where will they fall. So 21 comes under the group 20 to 30. So this is tally mark 1. Now the question comes 10. Can you observe that 10, should I take a count in the first group or a second group? Isn't it? You get a doubt or not? 10 occurs in both the class intervals, right? Here is also there, here it is also there. Where should I count? So since 10 is there in both the class intervals, we cannot consider in both the places, right? Now we will have a convention. What is the convention? This group interval, class interval, this group, what does it mean? Let me tell you. Whichever the marks equal to 0 or more than 0, okay, let me say x, but less than 10 will come under class interval 0 to 10. Here, whichever the observation is either equal to or more than 10 will be considered in the 10 to 20 class interval, but that should be less than 20. Similarly, here 20 equal and more will be taken in 20 to 30 class interval, but should be less than 30, and in this class interval equal to 30 or more than that 30 should be less than 40 will be considered in 30 to 40 class interval, and in 40 to 50 class interval whichever the observation equal to or more than, we read it actually less than or equal, okay, any observation falling between 40 and 50, but compulsory it can be equal to 40 but less than 50. That is the reason why now here I have taken this 50 to 60, though maximum marks are 50, because any observation equal to 50 should be taken 50 to 60 level there in that class interval, okay. So any observation more than 50 but less than 60, more than or equal to 50 days, okay. This is the convention we consider. So that means 10 falls not 0 to 10, it falls here in 10 to 20 class interval because of this convention, okay. So an observation equal to lower limit, let me explain what are the terminologies in the next slide. So this 10 belongs to 10 to 20 rather 0 to 10, okay. Then this 30, now 30 belongs where? Should I take in 20 to 30 or 30 to 40? Because of 30, any observation equal to 30 will fall here in this, okay. Now 22 comes here, 33 comes here, 5 comes in first, 37 comes here, 12 comes in the second, 25, they are all easy to count, only equal to, there you have to be careful. 42 comes here, 15 comes in the 10 to 20, 39, 30 to 40, 26 comes here, 20 to 30, 30 to 30 to 40, this is fifth one, 18, 10 to 20, 27, 20 to 30, so this is fifth one, 28, this is sixth one, 19, 10 to 20, this is also fifth one now, 29, 20 to 30, seventh one, 35, 30 to 40, 30 to 40, sixth one, 31, 30 to 40, seventh one, 24, 20 to 30, eighth one, 36, 30 to 40, eighth one again, 18, 10 to 20, sixth one, 20, now 20 comes in 20 to 30, 20 to 30, here it is 38, 30 to 40, ninth one, 22, 30, this is 10th one, 44, 40 to 50, second one, 16, 10 to 20, seventh one, 24, 20 to 30, 11th one, 10, here it is now, 10 comes in 10 to 20, 10 comes in 10 to 20, 27, 20 to 30, 11th, 12th one now, 39, 30 to 40, 30 to 40, this is 10th one now, 28, 20 to 30, 20 to 30 here, 20 to 30 here, 49, 40 to 50, 40 to 50 is third one it is, 29 again, 20 to 30, 20 to 30, here it is 32, 30 to 40, here it is 11th one, 23, 22, so 20 to 30 it is 15th one, 31, 30 to 40, 12th one, 21, 22, 30 it is 16th one, 34, 30 to 40 is 13th one, 22 is 20 to 30 it is 15 plus 2, 17, 23 again here only 18th, 36 here it is 24 again here 19th one, 36 here it is 15th one, 33 here it is again 16th one, 47 here it is fourth one, 48 fifth one, 50 comes now, 50 is comes in last, 50 to 60 there, 39 is 30 to 40 it is 17th one, 20 again, 20 comes in 20 to 30 here it is seventh one, 7 is 0 to 10, 16 10 to 20 here, 36 30 to 40 here it is, 45 40 to 50 sixth one, 47 40 to 50, 30 comes in 30 to 40 here it is, 20 to 30 here it is, 17 10 to here 10. So with this all 60 students marks what that they have provided I have counted in the group class intervals. So 0 to 10 I have only 2 fellows, whereas 10 to 20 I have 10 fellows, 20 to 30 1 2 3 4 5 4 is 20 plus 1 21 fellows, then 30 to 40 1 2 3 15 plus 4 19 fellows, 40 to 50 5 plus 2 7 fellows, and 50 to 60 only 1 fellow. Now if you take total 2 plus 10 12, 12 plus 21 33 plus 27 33, so 60 it is total 60 students. So this is called frequency distribution table for group data. Okay, it is frequency distribution table for which data? Group data. Okay, group data. So this is how we make grouping and frequency distribution table for that group data. Okay, so let us go for in our further discussion. I would like to do in our next class. I would like to wind up this session, okay, with this grouping of the data. I will take one more example of grouping of the data and I will start on our next class. Till then, take care of yourself. Jai Hind. Jai Hind. Thank you.